What's up, my friends? John here, and after 3 months of waiting, I finally have it. The Xbox Series X mini fridge is in this box. I can't wait to open it up. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and take it out of its actual box here. Open it up, remove some foam out of our way, and we have the instruction manual. I wonder what kind of instructions you need for a fridge. You just plug it in and put shit in it, right? I guess we'll find out. Oh man, this is amazing. Okay, how do I get this out of here without breaking it? Wow. That is, wow, that's bigger than I thought it was. Holy cow. That's actually probably twice as big as I thought it was, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take it out of the plastic here. Oh, nice. All right, so there are nothing in the box. So I'm going to assume and hope that the power and everything else is inside of it. So you wanna open it up for the very first time with me? Let's see inside. As hoped, power was in the box. That's good. Okay, so that's the inside. The inside is a little small, but it's supposed to fit 12 sodas. You know, 4, 4, and 4 is what it looks like. And also probably a few chocolate bars. I don't know, I'm a Snickers guy. I like to keep them around. Probably keep a few of those in there for a, you know, pick me up if I'm not feeling like myself. Wow, this thing is incredible. Let's turn it around here and let's kind of take a look at the backside together. So what I love about Xbox and their official, you know, branded merch is they always think about the details. And so there's some important stuff up here at the top, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I just want to point your attention to the area down here below where they've replicated the ports of the actual Series X. You know, so you can't actually plug in an HDMI or a memory expansion, but it looks like it here. And to draw the point home, I'll grab a Series X and show you. They really like matched them up. They tried to make it look really similar. And I love that. And so this also gives us a good size comparison between the two. So the fridge, you know, it's about 1.5, maybe 2 times the size of the console, I would say. That's what's fantastic about it, is it's just got so much character. So let's go ahead and talk about the ports at the top here. What they've done is they have a DC set of ports and an AC. And so they've actually included a couple set of cables for both of those things. And so what's that mean, AC and DC? Well, AC is your ability to plug into the wall in your home. And then DC is to plug into your car if you want to take this thing on the go. It's fully rated as a travel cooler. It's actually highly touted as a great travel cooler. And so if you're going on a long trip, you want to keep some drinks cold, take it along with you. Honestly, might end up in the back of my Tahoe. We'll see. All right, so once you get it plugged in, most likely to AC, unless you're trying this out in your car, there's a few cool things to know. So on the back, we saw the 2 plug-in ports and the on-off switch. There is a eco mode, which means that it's not gonna run quite as cool. It's gonna be much quieter. And there's a max mode, which means it's gonna run maximum cold, but your fans are gonna run a little higher and a little louder. So we can go ahead and I'll step in here close. So if I turn it on to eco, we can see we don't really hear too much at all. Pretty quiet. But now when we go over to max, definitely a change in that fan speed and that fan intensity, right? So for me, I don't care about the noise of the fans. I have like 3 computers in here. I have a driving rig. There's a lot of noise, white noise all the time. I'm gonna run mine on max. All right, so now that we're running the unit in max mode, there's a couple of things we can do with it that are pretty cool. The first one, Gabriel, go ahead and bring the camera a little closer here. If we touch this button right here on the front of the fridge, just like that, we can see up on the top, it lights up with that Xbox green. You know, that trademark glow. It's behind my shelves, it's in my keyboards, it's my sign. It's that neon green that we all love, right? And then the second one down here, which is your controller connect button in real life. If we press that actually goes ahead and lights up the Xbox button right here. And so a couple little lighting effects just to enhance your display experience, especially if you got friends coming over. Light it up, show it off. It's pretty cool. And so one more thing about it, there's a USB port right there on the front. And I'm happy to announce it's fully functional. And just to go ahead and prove that point, let's go ahead and plug in the controller and show you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the USB cord here. You can see my controller, no batteries, totally empty, right? Let's go ahead, plug in the controller. I felt it vibrate. Look at this. Look at that. Fully powered. And so this isn't paired. It's gonna go ahead and search for a pairing to an Xbox. This one's just one of my display units, but look at that. No batteries, totally runs, fully powered USB slot on the front. We already took a small look at the inside, but a couple things I wanted to point out. One, these trays are removable. So if you wanted to store, like a big bottle, a 1 liter size bottle of something, maybe half a liter, you could probably fit that in there, but probably just one. For myself, most of the drinks I'll be having are probably going to be a little smaller than that, and so I'll probably go ahead and keep these guys in place. If I could figure out which angle, oh, I see. So that's helpful to point out. To get these in the right way, you can see there's these little guides, and so that's the front, the area with no guides up here, that's the rear. And so it's a little bit larger in the front than in the rear. There we go, 1 in and 2 in. Perfect. All right, so now that we've covered pretty much everything about the fridge, let's go ahead and get it where I want to put it in my room here, and let's fill it up with some goodies so I can have a nice chilled drink later this afternoon. All right, so I got some Red Bulls, some coffees, some Coke Zeros. I have covered all the basic necessities, besides water, of course, for what you might want to drink in a day. Other than that, we've covered everything. We talked about how you light this thing up, the different fan and power modes, AC versus DC so you can take it traveling, max versus eco, and just some of the finer details that I enjoy about the unit. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave them below. Otherwise, that's it for me from today. Go ahead, get subscribed, leave me a comment, drop a like. Would love to hear from you guys. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.